Ra and Dollar legacy show announcement. This is very
Yeah.
interesting. I wanted to ask you, how did this announcement suddenly happen?
No, I think it
Being
was
planned for a
going
while.
on. Yeah,
What do you
is
know
what
about it?
I know because the producers or behind the scene workers will start reaching out to different artists, looking for their opinions. Ki kya. So that I'll get to know. So I knew that this show was coming
Hmm.
2 months before it was announced.
Announced.
So
Oh,
it's like
okay.
that.
Hmm. So then,
So now artists are being scouted, जिसने भी entry डाली है, and they are being rejected or selected. I
hmm.
think
But it doesn't
as
seem
far
like
as
a very transparent process. Have you heard much about it?
no, it
Lata
is not
news में नहीं.
transparent. But I have heard who is scouting, but I'm again not sure. This is
Okay.
all based on what I've heard. It's
Okay.
I think Shakespeare and Rebel Seven who are uh, who
Okay.
are selecting or rejecting the entries. But this is complete guess. I don't quote me on this, but this
Okay.
is what I've heard.
Okay. But so they have actual like artists who, have had skin in the game and have skin in the game who are part of the
Yeah,
process,
they do.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice to know at least. It's not outsourced
Hmm.
to someone, it's people within the culture who are doing it.
Yeah.
So I've heard also some things about it offline because someone I know is part of the production crew and everything. But
Oh.
what are your expectations from this? Or is it too early to say anything?
It is, see, my expectations, to my hopes would be that they crack a good format. I think
Yeah.
what people are not understanding, people are thinking ये बस culture को support करना वाला show होना चाहिए, बाकी अच्छे गाने होने चाहिए. People don't understand the importance of a good format that will keep
Mm.
the people engaged. And अगर जो उसमें गाना perform करता है, उसको भी थोड़ा सा और बेहतर करके दिखाता है. If the format and scoring system or whatever, how people are
Yeah.
getting eliminated and going through is good. Now why format is important, they would have to be in a spot where they don't look like the other rap show
Yeah.
but still have their own original concept that can sort of define legacy in the future seasons. So
Yeah.
that is the most difficult part that they have to crack.
Yeah, I agree. Also because a lot of reality shows at the end of the day, behind the scenes, jo chalta rehta hai, when a artist actually gets eliminated, it becomes very controversial. We've seen that even with this rap show. I've seen it in Indian Idol when I was part of the simulcast crew. It was very हर एक राउंड में आप कैसे एलिमिनेट कर रहे हो, किस बेसिस पे कर रहे हो, क्या उसका वो है. Like you said, format is very important. The elimination rules and all of that is very important. There should be very less room for sort of ambiguity,
Yeah.
because that gives rise to all the issues later on. So hopefully all that they've thought through and they're going to do a
Also, one
good.
more issue
Mm,
that I am like putting out my prediction in a way
mm,
that legacy will face is because it's not by a huge company, by a huge, like the face of the show is basically Raftaar and Krishna.
yeah.
I think they will have a lot of expectations. They'll be carrying a lot of expectations. Ki, bhai, this is going to be a perfect show, and
Mm,
so they released their contract. I mean, not contract, but a small piece on what their contract will have.
yeah.
And people had a lot of different things to say. यार इसमें ये artist के लिए अच्छा नहीं है, ये artist के लिए अच्छा नहीं है. Not understanding that you cannot look at this show as a charity show. They would also want to make some money back
Yeah.
so that they can come back
Yeah.
another season. So I had made a video on how recoupment works. They'll be putting 2 crores on you. Do not expect कि वो recoup हो जाएगा. People are like 50-50 के perpetuity rights हमने उनको दे दिया. अरे पूरी जिंदगी भर वो लोग उस गाने से 50% लेते रहेंगे. वो गाना 2 करोड़ complete. How many songs? Like they should actually see how many songs in the industry actually recoup the amount that is spent on them. And they'll find the answer is 5 to 10% at max. And उन 5 से 10% में ही लेबल को पूरा profit निकालना होता है.
Yeah.
So these are the issues that Raftaar and Krishna would face in the near future.
Yeah. There's a lot of lack of understanding of how these things work in the business. But on the face of it,
And
it looks
it's
like for the culture. And
yeah, and it's pretty simple. I also feel keeping all your master rights with you is a great thing, but it's also a little overrated now because भाई अभी आपके पास कुछ financially secured है नहीं आपका कुछ.
yeah.
आप उस मास्टर राइट को रख के कल को म्यूजिक छोड़ना पड़ेगा, आईटी में काम करोगे, उस मास्टर राइट्स का करोगे क्या आप? सो गेट सम बैग, get some cash. You can sell songs in some time. Again, it depends on what is your life situation, where are you standing right now. Create a balance. Keeping masters is good. It's like a retirement plan, but it can't be a plan that fits all. It can't be something that everyone should desperately follow.
But
Like for
what?
example, अगर मेरे घर वाले, I am some 19-year-old guy. I'm telling this to you because I've spoken to a guy like this. I'm 19-year-old guy. मेरे घर वाले प्रेशर बना रहे कि भाई क्या म्यूजिक करे जा रहा है, तू पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे, पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दे. लेबल comes to me and be like, यार तेरा जो नया गाना है वो बहुत पसंद आया, sell the masters. Now he likes this track, but what does one track guarantee? It has like 1,200, 1,500 views. Now, if he sells, there are two things that are happening. Firstly, this guy is getting money that he can again show to his parents, and it's like a proof of his work. Secondly, now this label will put in some money to promote this song, which in turn somehow will promote this artist and give him a little more Spotify listeners that he can build and capitalize on in the future. So sometimes selling your masters could be the right decision. Although if you're a big artist, then maybe it's not for you.
Yeah. So it's just about which stage you're in. On 0 to 5, if you're on 0 to 1, then it does make sense for you. It's and then if you're around 4 and 5, it makes no sense for you. You got to own all your masters, and also for the period of time and all of that. There's too many things in the fine print that you should just get well versed in. When you're entering a business like this. So. Oh, that is something every artist has to look out for. But I remember Raftaar had put out one particular story about कि ये हम करेंगे और हम कुछ own नहीं करेंगे और ये सब culture के लिए है, and ऐसा कुछ story डाली थी ना? हाँ नहीं, 50-50, sorry, कुछ उन्होंने लिखा था कि it won't be like how it was in the other show.
Obviously, other show is a brutal contract, and I got a hold of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is the worst thing that you can actually
It is absolute manipulation and complete
control.
You
know what now? You know what are the new clause that are added?
Tell me.
They want lifetime AI voice rights. Can you believe these are now being added to your contract?
Okay, please don't sign that. Whoever is considering that contract.
A lot of good artists have.
What?
Yeah, but I mean, it's their decision. I spoke to them, and then they are very clear what they want. So I think it's fine for them.
Okay. Fine. I don't know what. Okay, fine. Then that's a shocking.
Yeah, and
which label is it? It's still teased.
I don't know. So
you don't know.
I don't know. So पूरा season perform करने के लिए, guess how much money do you get paid? Because they have to mention some amount, otherwise it's like, oh, free में कैसे करा सकते हो? It is exploitation. So what is the amount that you get paid?
पूरा season मतलब if you last till the last episode.
I mean, everyone will get the same amount of money. You tell me how much it is.
Okay, from your space it feels like बहुत कम है. So I'll say like 10 lakhs. What? That's a lot?
What are you saying? That's a lot. It's 1,000.
1,000 what? Rupees?
Yeah. Be happy that it's not 1,000 Nepali rupees. They can go down that route also as well. But yeah, it is 1,000 rupees.
What? You're joking, right? Artists are getting paid 1,000 rupees to star through that whole show.
So we also have to understand that anyone who's going there is not going for money. They're going for the mainstream recognition. That's all they want. That's all. Right now, the only thing
might as well not have paid them anything. So this is
no, but that is borderline illegal. That becomes illegal. This is, I think, a loophole, is what I understood.
Okay, so ₹1 de dete like shagun ka. What is one? Like I don't understand. I don't understand why are artists so like treated so badly here?
No, I'll tell you. So artists, there's a huge competition, so they are doing anything that they can,
but still,
and it's just fair.
Art doesn't just get created out of thin air. There's, you got to value the human, like, for what he or she is bringing.
Okay, are these humans that we are speaking about, are they valuing themselves enough? Because they are the ones signing it.
I know. It's just they're undercharging, man.
There are many such things.
Without the artist, there's no show. It just makes me so angry when I feel like people don't value art the way it should be valued. It's just so people don't value humans anyway. Like, look at the corporate culture. It's like, aap nahi rahoge to hum dusra le aayenge and we'll just pay you pennies and salaries. It's just very sad. Okay, so then I hope that Legacy does well and I don't know, does not have controversies around it like the other show did.
Yeah, so
basically. Hai na? But we've seen Raftaar as a judge. How do you think Krishna's going to be as a judge? Just the fun part of it.
I don't know actually. Actually, I am looking forward to that because Raftaar is a fantastic TV and media person.
Yeah.
Very few of the rappers can speak and understand media like how Raftaar does.
Yeah, he's got that
Krishna, on
screen
the other hand,
presence.
is polar opposite.
Yeah, polar opposite and also very quiet. And so he's been
Yeah,
on some other show once, right? As a mentor. Kuch to bhi ek aur show
I
tha. That other show which had the beatboxing and all the other some sponsored show it was. He was there. He was mentoring a
oh, I don't,
team. It was during lockdown and all. I can't remember uska
oh,
naam.
I don't remember exactly.
Anyway, but yeah, so that'll be interesting to see.
No, TV छोड़ दो. We have seen him in podcasts. This
Huh.
Men's XQ वाला podcast, which really became viral because of lack of his enthusiasm and girl trying really hard to extract
Yeah,
some content.
those clips
So
were
I've heard from radio people. I've heard A.R. Rahman is very difficult to interview because he won't utter a word.
yeah,
जितना पूछेगा उतना जवाब देगा.
yeah.
And I feel now the modern day
Even Mr. Bachchan
media
is like that.
nightmare is
Yeah,
Krishna.
yeah. On some days they are very verbose and this thing, but on other days they completely shut down. So he's one of them as well. It'll be fun to see, but I'm sure in his own show he'll be quite animated, we hope.
No
Or
chance.
not. Or the maintenance of the mystery will happen.
Hmm.
The mystery person.